A symbol of love and luxury, or a deadly trade fueling war and suffering? The diamond industry hides a dark reality where conflict, corruption, and exploitation thrive. The truth behind blood diamonds is far more sinister than you think. In 2006, the film Blood Diamond, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, brutally exposed the inhumane issues of the diamond industry, the exploited child labor, the fate one is born into and unable to resist, and the bloody truth of diamonds, which resonated globally and sparked a worldwide outcry against conflict diamonds. When people walk into jewelry stores to choose a diamond for someone they admire, they probably do not expect that thousands of miles away in the Republic of Sierra Leone, also known as the Lion Mountains Republic, many young people and even children are still losing their lives because of these diamonds. These diamonds, which in the Western world symbolize eternity, purity, love, beauty, and wealth, in impoverished sub-Saharan Africa instead symbolize war, death, massacre, and violence. Diamonds are Sierra Leone's precious resource, but it is precisely because of their abundance that the country has suffered so greatly. What is a blood diamond? A blood diamond, also known as a conflict diamond or war diamond, is a diamond mined in war zones and sold on the market. According to the United Nations definition, if diamonds are produced by anti-government groups and the profits are used to overthrow that government, those diamonds are considered blood diamonds. The high profits from selling these diamonds are then invested in anti-government activities or armed conflicts that defy the UN Security Council, including funding military forces to carry out aggression and wage war. Kimberley Process International Certification Scheme. The Kimberley Process International Certification Scheme is a regulatory system implemented for the import and export trade of rough diamonds. The Kimberley Process was adopted by the United Nations General Assembly and took effect on January 1st, 2003. Its purpose is to eliminate the illegal trade of African blood diamonds and maintain peace and stability in the African region. This system requires that exporting countries package each shipment of rough and semi-finished diamonds and have it certified by a government authority with a Kimberley Process certificate. Only after the importing country's government verifies that the official certificate from the exporting country is valid may the diamonds be imported. The import of rough diamonds without a certificate issued by a Kimberley Process member, as well as the export of rough diamonds to non-Kimberley Process members, is prohibited. The defects of the Kimberley Process have led to major issues. The original intention of the Kimberley Process was to prevent anti-government armed groups from funding wars through the diamond trade. However, its loopholes allow government troops, corrupt regimes, and even multinational corporations to use legal certification to sell diamonds that are actually linked to violence and exploitation. The Kimberley Process only classifies diamonds that fund anti-government armed groups as blood diamonds, but it does not regulate the exploitation of minors by government troops, corporations, or local warlords. As a result, even diamonds mined through enslavement, massacres, or forced labor may receive a conflict-free label. Many diamonds are repackaged at borders, mixed with clean diamond supplies, and then exported to major markets such as Antwerp in Belgium and Surat in India before entering the consumer market. Consumers have no way of knowing whether the diamonds they purchase truly meet ethical standards. Meanwhile, some neighboring countries that do not produce diamonds, such as Liberia, profit by helping to smuggle conflict diamonds. The money earned from smuggled diamonds is then used to purchase weapons for domestic repression of dissent. During his presidency, Liberia's former president Charles Taylor used revenue from illegal diamond trading to purchase military equipment, enabling him to wage war and commit atrocities. According to an in-depth investigation by Time magazine, in 2008, the military in Zimbabwe massacred 200 miners, yet the diamonds still received international certification. Similarly, during the Civil War in the Central African Republic in 2013, diamonds were smuggled to various countries and obtained legal sale status. These cases show that even when serious human rights violations occur, diamonds can still circulate in the international market. Countless people have died because of certified diamonds. Know about lab-grown diamonds. In recent years, some brands have begun promoting ethical diamonds or sustainable diamonds, such as lab-grown diamonds. These diamonds do not require mining and are synthesized using advanced technology. Their chemical composition is identical to that of natural diamonds. They are not only cheaper and free from environmental destruction or exploitation, but are even purer than genuine natural diamonds. Lab-grown diamonds are produced in controlled environments using methods like high-pressure, high-temperature, HPHT, or chemical vapor deposition, CVD, which replicate natural conditions in a much shorter time frame. They are often promoted as a more sustainable and ethically responsible choice since they do not involve the environmental and labor issues associated with mining. A lab-created diamond is a real diamond, not a fake gemstone like moissanite or cubic zirconia, CZ'd. In recent years, many businessmen have attempted to obtain certifications for moissanite and raise its price to make it appear as valuable as real diamonds. However, in the jewelry industry, moissanite is considered a fake stone with a value of only a few dollars. I won't say much about other stones. Tracking the current situation of African miners. Approximately 18 miles from Wanza's Creekside mining site, more than 100 workers spent 4 months shoveling away 50 feet of rock and dirt just to search for diamond gravel. When they found a tiny diamond, the mine owner would take 70% of the proceeds for himself, leaving only $10 to be shared among more than 10 workers. This scenario is not an isolated case. It reflects the inhumane treatment that the majority of African miners endure. These diamonds, mined by exploited laborers, still receive conflict-free certification. Even if they are not classified as conflict diamonds, the working conditions of most African miners remain extremely harsh to this day. They toil daily for meager wages, while mine owners and multinational corporations continue to manipulate the industry through monopolistic tactics. By imposing production limits, they create the illusion that diamonds are scarce and priceless. Retailers are prohibited from selling at lower prices under the threat of having their supply cut off. This suppression extends to lab-grown diamonds, making it difficult for suppliers to operate independently. As a result, retailers are forced to buy high and sell high, allowing corporations to control market prices and reap enormous profits. Why do blood diamonds still exist? The issue of blood diamonds has not truly disappeared. Instead, it has been covertly integrated into international trade. Because the supply chain is difficult to fully track, with many diamonds changing hands multiple times, from mining and cutting to processing and retail, information about their origin is often blurred or deliberately concealed. Diamonds are first smuggled into neighboring countries and then exported through legal channels, making them appear clean. Although regulatory mechanisms like the Kimberley process have limited the circulation of some conflict diamonds, the complexity of the diamond supply chain and regulatory loopholes still allow illegal diamonds to enter the market. Through forged documents, smuggling, or mixing with legally sourced diamonds, these illicit gems continue to fund armed conflicts and exploitation, ultimately sustaining the market's demand for an opaque diamond supply. Conclusion: for consumers, choosing conflict-free diamonds requires careful consideration of a brand's supply chain transparency. Alternatively, opting for lab-grown diamond jewelry certified by GIA or IGI ensures that no contribution is made to exploitation and violence. However, many people may wonder, why are there so many different certificates on the market? Which ones can be trusted? And why do certified diamonds vary so much in price? We will explore these questions in the next episode. The blood diamond issue persists, and relying solely on certification systems like the Kimberley process is far from enough. True change requires greater consumer awareness, and everyone should be informed. An expensive price does not always equate to quality, and high-quality products don't need to be sold at exorbitant prices. When you purchase an expensive piece of jewelry, you are often paying for the brand, not just the product itself. Only when market demand shifts can the industry truly reform. The blood diamond crisis is far from over, and awareness is the first step to change. If you found this eye-opening, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into hidden truths. See you in the next one.